But Brother Mouzone didn't know that Stringer gave Eastside a pass to come up in there.
Right.
That's how he shot Cheese.
Right.
Because he didn't know that Cheese was supposed to be there because Stringer was making this backdoor deal with Prop Joe that Avon knew nothing about.
So Cheese was collateral damage.
Because
Cheese
Stringer
didn't know neither.
Because Stringer's going off on his own.
Yeah.
Doing stuff that Avon ain't know nothing about.
Stringer was at that point in time, Stringer went 100% rogue and just started doing his own moves, knowing it was going against his own crew.
Right.
Knowing that he was lying to Avon. At the end of the day, he lied to the man.
Yeah.
Which is a death offense in the streets. But because Avon is locked up and can't do nothing about it,
right,
he felt he can kind of let it linger on for a minute.
Right.
Now, my thing is, Avon eventually gonna get out of jail and find out everything you did, bro.
Right.
How you thought that was gonna play out for you in the long run when he finds out you the one that told the East Side dudes to come in and start all this stuff,
right,
take the 3 towers? Like, I don't think Stringer thought it all the way through, which makes me think that Stringer had always planned on getting rid of Avon. How you feel about that? I feel like Stringer was going to have him killed or keep him locked up.
Yeah, so I wouldn't necessarily go with the kill part, but he definitely did not want Avon coming home. He wanted Avon staying locked up as long as possible.
As long as possible.
Yeah.
Because when Avon come out, Avon running things.
Right.
And Avon going to run it the old school way.
Right. The way he want to run it. Not right, the business way like Stringer.
Not the business way. And I feel like Stringer and Avon would have eventually, my opinion is they would have been enemies eventually.
Yeah.
Just because of that, the train of thought that each one of them had
right,
on how it was. Which is weird because it's like, I feel like they've been friends probably since they were sandbox, teenage kids, whatever stuff. Seemed like they would have had the same train of thought when it came to the streets. But it feels like Avon was the hub of the gang and Stringer came in later with different.
Yeah. So
they're not on the same page.
I would like to see a prequel.
Yeah, it's like, why y'all not on the same page with the street stuff? If both y'all from the streets and this your man, 50 grand your man, why he don't think like you?
Yeah, I would like to see their early life, how it got
that would
to
be
season
dope.
1.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
If they had a prequel to show you how they got to season 1, that'd be dope because that's what confused me about the script was just like, Stringer don't think like Avon.
Yeah, it's like they're super different.
Sense. They're super different. Yeah. And that never made sense to me because I'm like, but y'all come from the same place.
Right.
Y'all doing the same dirt.
Right.
Y'all been boys forever. You said he like your brother. Mm-hmm. Why he don't understand the street game? Yeah. Like, even Bodie understands what the street game is. And he the youngster.
Yeah.
Him and Poot understand what the streets is.
That's a cold name. Poot. Yeah.
But it's like Stringer seems to not be connected to what's really happening in the streets. So that was always kind of weird for me to see the mind frame of Stringer compared to the mind frame of Avon. It was kind of weird. Episode 10, Storm Warnings. Brother Mouzone politely approaches Chief.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I'm going to have to ask you young men to nicely leave. Dude is polite as hell, man.
Yeah.
I got to give him props for that. He didn't come on there like no savage.
Right.
None of that stuff. He politely told him, your services are no longer needed. I've been hired by Mr. Barksdale to get you to clear the premises. Chief says some crazy stuff, gets shot. Now he showed him some love because he said he shot him with some plastic pellets.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but the next one is the one you need to worry about.
Right.
The next one in the chamber was specially made by
me.
To end your life.
Right.
You need to be worried about the next one in the chamber. So that shows you that he had Brother Mouzone, even though he was a hired hitman, he had a level of a thought process to know that I'm going to be fair about this.
Yeah.
Because he could have killed Chief.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to give you a warning.
I'm going to give you a warning. Maybe that has something to do with him being a Muslim. Black man to black man. Yeah. I don't want to just come up here just killing brothers.
Right.
So I'm going to give them a chance to make the right decision.
Right.
Even if it costs them a pellet bullet in the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm going to allow you to make the right decision or the wrong decision. And then I'm going to go after that. But the fact of the way Brother Mouzone showed up, the fact of how he showed up and what he stood on is a testament to how much respect Avon and Stringer had for him. you seen later on when Avon told Stringer, you don't ask a dude like that.
Oh, who did it?
Shot him.
Yeah.
You don't do that. He's a soldier. He a killer.
Right.
He gonna handle that.
Right.
Like, so essentially Avon was telling Stringer, you just played yourself by even asking him that.
Mm-hmm.
You just gave up something by even asking him that. And also, that lets you know that Stringer, once again, Stringer didn't understand the streets.
Yeah.
That's confusing me, man.
Right.
It confuses me that he grew up with Avon in the streets, started this crime organization together, but you didn't understand that part of the game.
Yeah.
That kind of bothered me. Yo, dudes at HBO, let's make a prequel. We need to find out why Stringer was a dumbass when it came to stuff like that. we need to know. I love the show, but that's always going to bother me. Ziggy, once again, delivers the cards to Gleekus.
Mm-hmm.
Gleekus says, I'm only paying you 10%. Ziggy gets mad, wants his respect, said, yo, we agreed to 20%. Ziggy, I guess, he calls him a Greek something. He said something disrespectful to dude. Dude had enough. Gleekus had enough. Roughed him up, smacked him around like a little kid, like the little kid he acts like. Ziggy goes to the car, kind of hits himself on the head and just goes through all this mental stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what I feel like what he was really going through was like he was just fed up with being disrespected.
Yeah, he was.
The whole world had disrespected him his entire life. He, other than his cousin, he probably don't feel like nobody loves him at all.
Yeah.
And he made a decision to go back inside the shop, shoot Gleekus several times.
Mm-hmm.